For the chrysanthemum, because they would like to prolong the shelf life, so normally they come with sulfur dioxide or the preservative. So how do we strike a balance of the good and bad? If not, before we take the good, we can really suffer the bad in the first place.
Actually, frankly speaking, all these things, right? The thing about chrysanthemum is called alright, you know, because they're cheap one. It's only the expensive ones that the merchants want to keep longer. You see, keep longer. So they will do extra things to make it looks nice, so that you all can keep longer. But all these things like the cheap one, usually they're quite safe. Cheap one usually quite safe. Okay, because no point, make it last longer because it's very cheap and people just buy and just take it. So it's the expensive one that we usually worry. Yeah, it's quite difficult. So I always tell patients, but we take Shihu for example, just not the expensive Shihu. Always tell them go to so-called reputable shop like the branded one to buy. At least you are quite sure that it's the more or less the real thing But of course you have to pay a bit more Don't say back and the Geylang bag. Say, hey, this one sell also this one, no, very cheap, go and buy. Of course you may not get the real thing Okay. Second thing is over here. I do not know whether our government or the HSA do test for all these preservative or this thing or not But the thing is. The thing is, if you take them, for example, this tea or this thing, I believe they are quite alright. It's only the pesticide part which I'm not sure. The pesticide which I'm not sure. But having said that, our veggie, the normal food they eat also. So I think we just maybe don't think so much about this You know why? Because all these things okay. For example, I always tell patients this You go on the road, the carbon dioxide, monoxide, UV rays, radiation, all these things we are always in contact with all these things. We also never give a thought about this, but all these things sometimes we have patients so worried. So I always tell them try not to Try not to. I believe they are still okay But for your question, I really can't answer you because I really don't know how to differentiate. Because I believe what is sold here, I believe should be of a standard that you can consume.
And the gentleman.
Hello. I've been hearing that potassium is good for us, but I just heard from you that potassium is not so good. Why? Can you tell me what's the good and bad about potassium?
No. It cannot be too high. Cannot too high potassium. If your potassium too high, it's no good. It may affect your heart beating, your muscles. Everything cannot be too good, right? Too much, right? Potassium should be in moderation. So cannot too much. Potassium, sodium, all these are important to us. To our heart pumping, our nervous function, our muscle contraction, all this we need sodium and potassium and calcium. So they must be of a like yin and yang balance. They must be of a right balance. A bit too high, then go a bit haywire.